I don't wanna lose you now. I'm looking right at the other half of me.
This is a resource produced by the ECB to promote the development of on-action reflective coaches.
Reflection is an important process looking at one's practice to determine strengths and weaknesses, with the ultimate aim to improve.
If a coach does not reflect, there is no chance to improve. Therefore, the coach will stagnate, plateau, and stay at the same level.
Reflection is considered a vital part of the professional coaching field, assisting good learning practices. This resource will go over the variety of ways that a coach can reflect, including reflective models, written summaries, and video reflection,
including pros and cons and barriers of using reflective methods. There are various techniques that aid the process of reflection. Naturally, they all have their advantages and disadvantages.
Critical incident reflection is the revisiting of significant experiences in order to gain understanding from it. This technique increases the coach's thinking towards self-inquiry and ultimately self-improvement. This method is useful for novices as it is driven and directed, increasing a coach's focus on reflection. However, it is time-consuming and heavily reliant on a coach's descriptive and analytical skills. If the coach isn't comfortable with these skills, he will not be able to reflect effectively and efficiently.
Reflective models provide a framework that facilitates the reflective process. Again, useful for novice learners as it breaks down the reflective process. The use of reflective models reduces the demands on the practitioner's descriptive skills and can increase motivation towards reflection. However, it can be argued that reflective models constrain the process of reflection, and that reflection should be presented in their raw form.
Oral written summaries of training sessions are a useful tool for building a continuing reflective atmosphere, yet they are also time-consuming and dependent on the coach's analytical skills. Also, learning in a social situation highlights power issues that could detract from the actual learning and reflective atmosphere.
Another example of the reflective methods is video reflection. It is the recording of the session for the purpose of reviewing it after the event. The use of video reflection has been found to increase cognitive understanding of the coaching process and thus facilitate improvement in coaching performance. It is also less reliance on the coach's descriptive skills and can be more time efficient and less exasperating for coaches. However, video reflection requires the equipment which can be expensive and the personnel to actually record the session.
Finally, a formal assessment is a peer review of a coaching session. Whilst all that is produced from a formal assessment is a score based on grading criteria, the creation of a marking scheme is a good learning opportunity as it allows reflection on what good coaching practice should look like. However, formal assessments are usually periodical. Reflection should be a constant process.
Whilst this resource has discussed the importance of reflection, there are certain barriers to effective reflection that coaches need to overcome. Firstly, the process of reflection is very time-consuming. In order to tackle this problem, coaches either should be given time by the clubs they are affiliated with, or they need to make sure they factor time for reflection in their plan.